There we go. We should be live again. And just a second, and I'll make sure my window is set to the correct resolution. We will continue our Skyrim, a relaxing Skyrim today. Well, it's been 20 seconds. Don't you think you should give me the thing to change the resolution? Don't you think this is a thing that should be here? Yeah, tell you what, I'm gonna refresh all of it. Pop it out, the new chat. Let me pop out the chat so I can keep track of everybody's talkings. You two over here. Go. That down to there. Switch that to that. There we go. Now we've got everything set up. That to that. That's over top of that. This is there. Let's move you up higher so I can see that. And turn down you. There we go. All right. So I am good. I'm good, Cameron. I have a cup of coffee here. I might as well take a sip from it. Nice cup of coffee. Nice cup of coffee. So, we're gonna break camp. We built this tent and all this stuff because it was cold and I was freezing. There we go. So, excuse me. Let's go ahead and break. We actually need to sleep. I'm going to sleep for 8 hours. Wind sounds a lot worse. Okay, I was imagining things.
What is it? I'm still here.
Alright, there we go. We're no longer freezing to death, but it is still cold, and it's a little bit colder because it's nighttime now. But we're fine. We're close enough to a city to make it the rest of the way. And get a relax in a nice warm inn. Switched for now. Finally leaving the tent. Oh yes. Finally, huh? We've been there for a while, a little while. Just a little bit. Hello. Seems like oh. Sup, girl? Nice side boob. You know, I think we're gonna steal her soul. And then switch to that. Also, make sure it's charged. Just doing what I've been doing. Fact, do a bunch of petties. So what? Okay, they were fake. They were illusionary. I was about to say, I saw a whole bunch of extra ones for a while. Wisp wrappings, very rare. Very rare. I've only ever found 3, including this one I just found. This could be good though. Wisp core. Interesting. Alright, so there's a wisp here. I don't know if it'll respawn more or what, but that was pretty interesting. He spawned right out of this booty stone. There's Whiterun off in the distance. It might be hard for you guys to see, but Whiterun is there. There it is. Hello! Actually, more soul traps. Let's fill up some more of those gems. Woo! That hit hard. Fighting multiples at the same time. I'm not quite good enough resist-wise for that at the moment. How did I... Okay, I was about to say, I didn't hit both. I got help. No problem. Because I needed that help. Yeah, look at that. That ice went deep. I went real deep. That's what she said. So anyways, we are gonna head this way. I think there's a little bit of a river here. Hopefully there's a back entrance. Might not be. Is there more? I don't know if it's even worth trying to get this off. I don't think I can get this in time. Oh, I did. Cool. Thanks for the soul.
We've stopped. What is it?
Khajiit does not play those games. I love that meme. Ooh, iron, right? No. Corundum. Well, I'll take it.
Let's get going.
And a ruby and a flawless diamond. Nice find. Holy crap, flawless diamond out of that, huh? Any more corundum anywhere real close? I don't have to explore too much. It is pretty cold. You know what? Not worth checking at the moment. Which also reminds me, I need to get another torch out. And refresh that spell that gives me some extra warmth. Because that's a lot of water to cross, and I'm thinking I might have to swim. Going around might not be an option. Could just cut one of those open and sleep in its stomach, right? We've all seen that. Uh-oh, looks like actually I might not have to swim. It'll let me stay close if it's not flush. That's good enough. Nice. We made it. Warehouse, huh? Clan Shatter Shield office. East Empire Company. I don't. One of these is supposed to be into the town proper. Probably this way. Exactly what I was looking for. Hello.
Need something? Hmm?
What are you doing out here?
Need something?
Let's head into Wind Run.
I had expected Ysgramor City to be bigger.
Hold the cat!
All right, nice. All right, so
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting.
it'll
good.
never happen
We gotta
again,
straighten that
ever.
down.
Hold the cat!
All right. A water walking potion? I didn't even know that was a thing. Try not to spoil stuff like that. Appreciate it though. What happened here? All this meat. Why is all this meat all over the ground?
We've stopped. What is it? Let's get going.
What? Did you steal the carrot? I don't think it's in there, or else I would have grabbed it. Like fell around here. What did you do with that carrot? I think she picked it up. Go get another one. Xearrik. Ciao, frog.
Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
Yes. Yes, I do. My samurai hat. Oh. Lord Shoggorath.
Let's get going.
Good thing you did it for the ring. Retrieving the file for him before he died. Man was upset.
Alright, so the main reason I came here in the first place was to actually stay at the inn.
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to... Come on, just stoke the fire.
What do you want from that poor carrot, citizen? Nothing, man. I'm just freaking using my telekinesis on it to get gains. Same way I did this tankard. Sorry. And this plate of cheese. And this wine. Oh. Well, yeah, still the wine. And this broom. Eat your heart out, Harry Potter. So.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese. Those dark elf refugees. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Main quest. I'm good at the moment.
Show you to your room. Right this way.
Right this way.
Your stay.
That's the worst accent I've ever heard. You know? Right this way. Yes, I am bullying inanimate food. That is my way.
Nothing.
One moment. There we go.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside
Wait,
the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Yeah, I did. I'm so busy levitating stuff, I'm not paying attention. Put the buckets on people's heads and rob them. I'm good. I don't need to use the bucket of invisibility.
We've stopped. What is it?
So it's time to leave the town.
I'm still here.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell.
I cannot do that account for comments.
Don't like those eyes you got.
That'll be fine. Also, it is getting a little windy. We have to continue to head to the south, where it'll start to warm up more. I think I'm going to go across this bridge, though, and head towards the southwest. Man, this carrot's really rolling. One of the reasons I selected the carrot is because it doesn't roll around very much compared to a lot of this other stuff I can pick up and throw. Where I drop it is where it tends to stay. Yeah, I've done that. You hit them in the head. Really, if you... what was it? Hello. It was like a sweet roll or something. I picked it up, threw it. It bounced off the wall, hit a guard on the leg, and the guard was like, "I'm gonna kill you now. You've broken the law." alright, man. It was just a sweet roll and it just hit you on the leg. After it got thrown about 10 feet and bounced about a good 3 feet after that. I mean, it's not like it hurt you. But he was very upset about it. But yeah, that's right. I want to take their souls. Well, if I can. This one's probably already dead. No, it's not. Nice. Now look what you made me do. I misplaced my carrot. How could you do this, dog?
We've stopped. What is it?
I was about to say, he's hard to pick up for some reason. Some of these guys are pretty easy to pick up. This one is too. No, there we go. Yeah, I got plenty more where that came from.
What?
Where was the second part of the yell? I never got it.
What?
It's just saying woot. Oh, there it is.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks.
Alright, well, good luck with that. I need to head... No. Thought it was gonna force me to go back across for some reason, but no, it does stay logical. There is a road this way. It was just hard to see. Go ahead and hit it with the lightning bolt. Have I ever found that place? Oh, yeah, I have. Hey, stop rolling around. Ooh, nice. That kitty is thick. Nice, Hannah. And welcome back, Jonathan. Follow the will of the carrot. Actually. Alright, so that is the south where I'm trying to head. We'll make our way out of this freezing weather soon enough. Looks like there is a little rabbit up here. Yeah, I'm fine with the rabbit. What the heck? Don't do that. Alright, well, my companions handled it, whatever it was.
Another cave. I spent enough time on the ground myself. I wanted to know.
A ready-made camp. I heard a bandit as well. Close enough. Well, I don't see you anywhere, buddy. I don't see you. Oh. Oh, I see. Whatever. Let's just move out. Thank you. Yeah. Ration. This one. We'll continue our adventure to the south. We've got to warm up. What? What are you guys doing? Oh, she brought him back, her back to life. Okay. Every time I turn around, they're up to some sort of shenanigans. Mira's Eye Pond. That seems kind of cool. I don't want to spoil it. Put that out there. I can't. I don't have the ability to zoom in. There's something over there. Come back another time. I wonder what that is. I feel like I might be ruining quest content if I go over there and look too closely at it. Thought I saw a pretty big creature too. Where's eye? An interesting looking thing. Icon. Blessing of the 9 divines upon all carrots. Oh no, I'm freezing too. So this is why I gotta head to the south. But this storm. Tell you what we're gonna do. Oh, nice. That little boost right there. Welcome the King of Clash. Thanks for subscribing. Hopefully this place is a bit warmer. You can always take shelter in that mill for a short period of time. Let's head towards the mill. Oh, those goats are probably someone's pets. Or livestock. Just can't go killing livestock. It's a crime, you know? It's official a blade with that hat. Is officially a blade. Stir that pot, girl. Let's get a few hours of sleep. They don't mind me using this bed. Why not? Let's also delete this ash. Because it's pretty buggy about removing itself. Nice. It's a nice day now. Place is much better. What? Kind of want to be on the other side of this water. There we go. Hello? I think we should go kill a dragon. I think that dragon's asking for it, flying around, acting like he owns the place. I think that dragon's asking. Did they just hit something? Probably went straight up into the sky. We missed it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thanks for subscribing, whoever just subscribed. But first, we got to watch these things hit something and watch it fly into space. I love to watch the giant space program. Do it, do it, do it. Hit something. Something. There's a bear there. About to go down. Oh, the bear, they changed their mind. It's so funny to see them hit something and just and then never come back. It's just gone. All right, let's keep heading south.
Hold the test!
England is your city. Your laugh creeps you out. Oh, sorry if my laugh creeps you out, man. But it's my laugh. It's all I have. I could try to fake laugh. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I am amused. Is that better?
Where'd you come from?
Thank you, Bontemps. I have no idea who Jake is. Ooh, look at the size of that waterfall. You know what that means? We gotta check behind the waterfall. Can't just let a beautiful waterfall like that go unchecked. Wait, there's one there and there and there. Wait, have we checked this series of... These are the exact series of waterfalls that we first checked. Like the very first time we're like, oh, okay, all these waterfalls, they cannot stand. That is just too many waterfalls. They all have to be checked. And I don't think there was anything behind a single one of them, but look how beautiful that is. What was it that I wanted to do? Something I wanted. I don't know. Still gonna check behind this waterfall just in case. You know what? Maybe this is the waterfall that I didn't check. Maybe I didn't come all the way down here. Maybe that was the first one I checked. Who knows? We recognize that right there. Nope. The water is cool and refresh. Oh, was that one of my companions? I couldn't tell. Something definitely fell. Yep, look, she's standing in the water. What's that? Over towards this. Different. Yep, ore. Can't use this while in combat. Why am I in combat? Huh, there's ore over there too. I want this ore. On. Am I in combat? There we go. What did you miss? Obviously a lot, Ava. Obviously a lot.
So
but you know, you
quiet.
didn't miss Game of Thrones episode 5. That's coming on tonight.
What is it?
Soon. And after the stream, we're gonna do just like last week. I'm gonna go into the Discord, and I'm going to head into the Game of Thrones channel and watch it with everyone. I'm not gonna stream it, obviously. Just gonna be, you know, you guys, if you have the means to watch it, you can watch it. Like, I'm not watching it live. I'm probably gonna watch it after. Like, I'm using HBO now to watch it. I got a free month through Hulu.
The sun is. Let's not pray for my skin.
We're gonna find out what happened with Jamie. And we're gonna probably see Tyrion and Jamie. And oh no, I was just talking about him and I was saying his name and all of a sudden I don't remember his name. And then the other person meet up. Tyrion hasn't seen him in a long time. You know, the name that I'm not saying for some reason. Something. Braun. It's Braun. The B, not a D. Braun, I bet. Someone's probably saying Braun. Sam. Oh yeah, hopefully we'll see Sam. Ava's a big fan of Sam. Like I said earlier, that thing's still floating down the water. I'm just following the stream, finding out a bunch of iron, getting some gems too.
I'm still here. Let's go.
Welcome, Josh. Thanks for subscribing. Don't get ad with mine. I'm always ahead of you. How can I fix it? How can you fix being ahead of me? By hitting the pause button for a few seconds. How can you fix it? You're the one who can fix it very easily. I'm the one who can't fix it. I would have to fast forward and skip stuff. How can I fix it? There was definitely an extra waterfall I missed. Now the question is, do I go down and see if there's anything behind this waterfall? And I think there's an answer to that. Not at this moment. The waterfall's been there for a long time and it'll stay there. But this person standing on that bridge might not. Sup? Person standing on the bridge.
Greetings, sister. You look weary. I have something to...
Oh. I know what you have.
Take a look.
I'll take all of it. Thank you, my friend. Now, you're gonna want something in return, because I want all my gold. You can't have my gold. You know what you can have? You can have my tent. Worth almost nothing. I think the tent should be worth a lot more than it's worth. Also, my tanning rack. And I'm keeping my pelts and stuff. I don't have any of that stuff that I want to sell. Cool. Means we've I've been selling that stuff for quite a long time. That means I've finally gotten rid of all my excess potions. So that means I need to make, I keep saying that means, but what it really means is I need to make more stuff to sell. Lots of more potions. I want to keep my hats. Alright, so that also means it's time to sell some jewels. Flawless emerald to start off with, because I have a lot of those. And that's what I want, a ruby. And you can have the 11 gold.
Until next time.
I'm still here.
See you later, Godaris. Green Beagle. Yeah, don't sell that hat. Oh, I'm not selling that. I got those fancy clothes and fancy hats. I don't know if it's unique or anything, but I got that while well, from the same place I got my Wabajaka. I think that's what I called it. I had to add a K-A sound to the end of it. Wabajaka. Yeah, Wabajaka. This K makes everything funnier. I mean K-A. Sorry about that. Nice that waterfall looks. I want to see if there's anything behind it though. Oh, that's cool. I can do this. What's that? I was just about to go over the waterfall. Oh. So you say. Abandoned prison, and it's not showing up on the map. Maybe we'll just take a look. We might be doing a quest. Like there might be a quest in here, but maybe not. Because most quest locations have had just about all really have a marker on them when you go there, like you have discovered this area. Place someone escaped from. There's a ghost in there. There's a way to get. There's current location. Abandoned prison. This is the escape route, I bet, of a prison that you can get thrown into. Interesting. Based on that, possibly here? Here? There. There, that road that ends there, there's a thing here, I bet. I bet you this thing that's here, you can get thrown into a prison that you eventually can escape out through this spot here underneath. Anyways, let's go check this waterfall now that we've explored that place of interest. Alright, here we go. YOLOing it behind the waterfall. Yeesh. Oh. Doesn't appear to be anything, unfortunately. We've yet to find anything ever behind any of these waterfalls, and that's not cool. This dude's still floating. He's still going. Getting awfully foggy. Maybe I should shout some of this fog away. It's hard to see anything. I don't want to continue the path of the river. I want to. The river's flowing in that direction. I'd rather head south.
Hold the test!
Well, there's a lot of alternate life starts with a mod. This place was so beautiful just a moment ago. Tell you what, we're gonna get rid of some of this fog. Let's shout it out. Clear skies. Huh? Oh, I gotta wait. Oh, I fell. Where's? Oh, there's a waterfall somewhere near here, and I don't want to deal with that. So, all right, there we go. Let's shout this away. It'll clear up some of the fog. I think I have to shout twice normally to get rid of all the fog, but that was some real dense fog, and so I want to get rid of at least a little bit of it.
Hold the test!
Nice. There's a little pinkish purple hue to the sky because of the fog. Interesting. That mountain, that looks nice. Is that the mountain with the, yeah, so big. That's the mountain with the people on top of it. How huge that mountain is. It is awesome climbing that thing. Look, we found the steps again. I don't know if I have it in me to climb it like legit at the moment again. I hope these aren't someone's pet goats. Let's check, this could be bad. You guys have bells on your necks. I don't see a bell. A furry. Just over here exterminating goats. And they're like someone's freaking livestock. That would be bad. Alright, that's good. Look at all this stuff. How the hell you have 2 silver rings on you? Did you eat them or something? This goat's been eating people's silver rings. See you later, Jonathan. Oh, thank you, Callan. Yeah, yes, I have seen the Northern Lights several times. Thank you. Not exactly when it airs. Does it air at 9 or 8 my time? Because I thought it aired at 8, which would be 40 minutes from now my time, but maybe maybe it is 9 my time. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll if it's 9, maybe I'll end the stream.
Need something?
Hello.
We're traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth
At
in
9ish.
Lifeline. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored.
Yeah,
They
I'm the
say
one that restored
eating
it.
The fruit it bears will add years to your life.
What are you doing to that bear's? Oh my god. Serena, stop it. And she's looking at me while she does it. Oh my god. I can't look at her anymore. That was creep. I am not into that kink, girl.
We've stopped. What is it?
Yes, PC. Yeah, I stream every night. 2 p.m. Eastern to whenever. That's normally when I stream. With about a half an hour break in the middle. Which is why it says I've only been streaming for like 15 minutes or so. I've actually been streaming for about like 5-ish hours. Over 5 hours, really. Because it was after, I think over, right? Wasn't it lit past 4 hours when I started? I don't know. When I stopped. There's 9 p.m. Eastern. Maybe we'll end the stream around 9 today instead of 10-ish. Maybe not watch it as soon as it starts, as it airs, but you know, a few minutes afterwards. Because I actually want to take a shower after I end the stream. Take a shower, change my clothes, grab a drink, get ready to relax and absorb Game of Thrones. That's nice. Is that I mean, where's the water going? Is there like an underground cave or something? Gotta go down there and take a look. Look how the water's flowing, everybody.
Hold the test!
And a goat. I can take a goat soul right about now. Okay. So when far away,
Where'd you come from?
the water looked all wonky. But when I got closer, it actually flows correctly. He was trying to hide under the water. Nice. This goat's really fighting for his life. Oh, or he was going to mourn Why'd you have to make me feel bad about this, Goat? You didn't have to make me feel bad about it. Now I feel bad. He's like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die with my lover. And now I feel bad. How's it going, Top Hat? It's been a long time since I've seen you. What is she doing under there? Ain't no need for her to be that low. Something's going on, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, every time I look at you people, there's some shenanigans. Every time. Look at the size of that waterfall. That is nice. You know what we're gonna have to go do, right? We're gonna have to take a look. You're gonna have to take a look. Wait, we've been here before. We've taken a look at this one. I remember finding this cave a long time ago. I think we're gonna climb up it and jump down now. I don't know. Maybe there's like a cave halfway down. I do remember like coming up here and looking up and not seeing anything. Oh wow, I can see all the way up it. I don't think I see anything for a cave. That's pretty awesome though. Look at that. Looks amazing. There could be something right there where the water's really rushing. Awesome. The sun at? I'm seeing like rays, like there's a sun about to crest behind that waterfall. I keep backing up. There it is. I was about to say I keep backing up for waiting for that sun to look at that. Right where the waterfall is. Isn't that awesome? Right into the sun. That's where you're supposed to look. Right in the, don't ever look into the sun, people. It's a video game, so it doesn't hurt you. Don't do it in real life. What's this, Samurai Xearrik? How's check the description, and that'll help you out with all that. Sam, man, you got a lot of love for Sam. Sam's pretty cool. I like him. I definitely like him. I think there's a future for Sam. I'm interested to see what happens with this character, but I think I know what's gonna happen. Pretty cool. And unfortunately, Sam is very disposable too. But there's a lot of characters in there and like that, right? They haven't really been killing characters off a lot in this newest season. And I'm expecting this episode for some stuff to go down. Like serious stuff to go down. Bun Timps, welcome and thanks for subscribing. Like, this could be a thing. Like, we might see some people die this episode. Like, important people. Who knows? It could be an execution or something like that. There are some possible prisoners. It'll be super sad, man, but I think that they know. I think that I'm hoping the show is not as good this season as the writing, at least, hasn't been as strong this season. And I think that there's a possibility that we really won't see that many deaths, stuff like that. But at the same time, because they're afraid to kill off characters, right? But at the same time, maybe the last episode where they just kept bringing people to the brink of death but not actually killing people, just like stringing us along, maybe that was for this next episode, because last episode they really teased a lot of people like being very close to. So maybe this episode they're gonna just be like, oh yeah, that character you've been watching for 7 seasons, dead. Like D-E-D, dead. I love the D-E-D, dead. I say you dead. You? Why you? D-E-D, you dead. But yeah, I think they might actually kill some people, and that's kind of scary, because a lot of my favorite characters are not, I mean, are very killable. They're very killable without ruining the plot, right? Pretty obvious that Daenerys is gonna be all the way to the very end. Oh, that's a fancy looking shield. The silver lining here really makes the rest pop. I'll take it. And I think that there's definitely a possibility. A lot of my favorite characters, besides like Snow, are very expendable, and Snow is expendable as well pretty soon here. There's no reason to have Snow past like
I'm still here.
Halfway through the next season. He doesn't have much left.
I'm still here.
He basically has to fight the White Walkers. That's going to be a thing that they're going to force him to do, right? They have to reveal his bloodline to a few different characters, possibly including him. And he has to, and his primary role, though, his primary thing is non-story wise, like, hey, these are the cool reveals, like his ancestry and all that stuff, is the Northern Army that he's currently in control of. But that is not that important. If you notice, there's a very big trend. Every single army, every single nation in the entire world of not Westeros, but the entire world is run by a woman, except for one, and that's the one, Jon Snow. They killed all the men and replaced them with women. This wasn't orchestrated, this wasn't planned, it just kind of worked out that way, apparently. Except for Jon Snow. And Sansa's just right there, ready to pick up where Snow left off. So once his ancestry is revealed, the fact that he is the leader of the Northern Army doesn't matter at all. He'll fulfill his purpose story-wise, and there's a good chance they might kill him. That's sad. Very good chance, because they seem to have some sort of fascination or they're infatuated with like women in the show, and they want to put women in power. So for any time there's a man in a powerful position, leading a large group of people, there's a damn good chance that man's gonna die so that a woman can take his place. That's been the entire show. So I try not to get attached to Snow. There's a good chance that he's just gonna. But the problem is, after Snow, all the other people I like are very expendable. As in, yes, these are likable characters that have been around since the beginning, just about. But it's so easy for us to just kill them. It's not like they're really that important. We can kill them. And because you've spent so long forming an emotional attachment to them, it's going to be really awesome, and it's going to hurt, isn't it? I'm like, oh, but don't kill them. I don't want all these characters to die. Yeah, we're going to kill them. Look at it happen. The only one who's really safe is Daenerys. She's their golden girl. I'd be surprised if a single drop of blood ever falls from her body before the show ends. Just a single drop, like a pinprick of blood would really startle me. I think we're gonna go across this.
Hold the test!
Gotta love that shout. If I got, I hope so. Yeah, I would love it. I'd love it if they threw a curveball in and just like gutted Daenerys. And like, even if it was like next episode that it happened, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I mean, what's holding them back, right? Like, other than their ideology, what's holding them back? Daenerys is a very killable character. It would stun the hell out of everybody. And how would it change the story? I don't think it would change the story almost at all, other than the bloodline plot, right? The whole bloodline thing. Daenerys' dragons are still there. And there's 2 other Targaryens that can mess around with the dragons, right? That could happen. And even if they don't even have to do that, right? The dragons can just go wild, and they're like, oh crap, these are things that we have to deal with. We have dragons that sometimes are like doing things now that we don't like. Like that would blow everyone's minds if they just like, yeah, she's dead. It won't happen, but it's the Red Wedding, right? It's not like there's a precedent. Not a precedent for this. There's a precedent for this, right? This entire story you think is about this thing is not about this thing at all. And yeah, it's not about this thing at all, right? The Red Wedding. They could kill Daenerys and the story would be fine. It wouldn't suffer at all. And it would really, really blow everyone's minds. Another possibility is that they kill everybody. Who's to say the White Walkers don't win? Who's to say the White Walkers aren't the sympathetic characters, right? Everyone's trying to play the Game of Thrones. Everyone's fighting and bickering. With like Jon Snow being the only one who's like not fighting and bickering over all this garbage, and he just, him and his people, I should say, they die. They all die, and the White Walkers roll over, and then who's left, right? Who's left? All the rest of the world is bickering with each other, and the White Walkers didn't ask for what happened to them. It was done to them. So, who knows? You see they have like a family type of thing going on. They have like a little hierarchy and stuff like that. They don't speak, unfortunately. That's the only thing that makes such a thing doubtful. We haven't heard them speak. But if White Walker starts speaking, like a magical wolf, getting a little ray of sunlight shining right where that wolf was. Later, doggy. I mean, like kind of dog. Did I say wolf? I meant to say fox the whole time. Weird. No, I don't like Dani. I like the idea of her character. I don't like the way the writers treat her character. I think that she's gone through the least amount of all the main characters of all of the show. That she suffered less than every single other person, but yet she gets the most. I think that the only time in the entire show anyone did not just immediately fawn over her instantly and swear fealty to her just because they met her is Jon Snow. And I thought that he was going to do that. I was so happy that finally one person didn't just talk to Daenerys and then instantly, even though she didn't say anything other than, I am the Dragonborn! You will listen to me! Other than that shrieking crap, you know, like her and her huge freaking ego, like other than her just strutting about with her gigantic ego, she has never done anything to deserve the loyalty that she gets. There's only one group of people that she did deserve, and that was the people who stayed behind when the rest of the Unsullied left. Not Unsullied, but the Dothraki. When the Dothraki left and she stayed behind and she, you know, and the pyre and all that stuff went down. Other than that small amount of Dothraki that stayed with her and that she tried her best to help, all the other people who were with her, even the Unsullied, why? Like, I don't buy it. Really? You just pick up the thing, you command them to kill the people, and then you throw it on the ground and they just magically follow you around from now on? That's a thing? Like, she's never done anything to earn anything she has, other than the small group of Dothraki she had. Not these extra Dothraki, but the small group. I mean, look how she earned the new Dothraki. This incredibly highly patriarchal society. She murders all of their leaders in a fire with magic. They are highly phobic of magic. They hate magic and magic users, and especially witches, female magic users. She uses magic, kills all their leaders, and they're like, yo, you're our girl. We're gonna bow to you, and you're our leader from now on. No questions asked. What world would such a thing happen?
Man off, I suppose.
Like, her character went through almost nothing compared to everybody else in the show. Almost nothing. And yeah, the only thing that did happen to her, the show minimized because she well, the show maximized and minimized at the same time. I know in the book she says yes. In the show, that whole thing between Drago and her, where he's like walking around her and she's like, do you know anything other than no? Any words other than no? Or something like that. And then he had there was at one point where he asks, he says, he's messing around, and he goes, he looks at her and he asks no. In the book, no with a question mark. And she looks at him and she says yes. and then the sex happens. So she was not raped in the books, from what I read. But she was in the TV show. By the way, every other character in the show still had infinitely worse things happen to them. Such as Sansa, who was raped by dogs on her wedding night. Yay. Every character in the show has had worse happen than Daenerys. Bad things happen to people around Daenerys. Bad things don't happen to Daenerys. She gets everything given to her for almost nothing, no effort. The show has done a bad job at making me feel like she's deserved anything she's ever gotten. I just really wish they did a better job. I think the books did a better job at making it feel like she deserved deserved the things that she'd worked for. Like the Dothraki. The Dothraki, not the Dothraki, but the Unsullied. In the books, it felt like she kind of earned the Unsullied. That was a thing that she accomplished through hard work. In the show, it was just like, here's a bunch of men that like are gonna follow you loyally, unquestioningly, because you're the mother of dragons? Huh? Because of plot advancement? I don't know. Name a main character who's had less stuff happen to them. And I mean a main character, as in like one of like the 10 main characters or so than Daenerys. And I mean like main, right? There's a few that have had less stuff emotionally bad. Like I think that Sam has been through a lot less emotionally than Daenerys. Physically, he's been through more pain, but emotionally, Sam has suffered far less than Daenerys has. If the actor was about 100 pounds lighter than when the show started, then you could say maybe that would be a little bit different, because, you know, then you could be like, oh, he went through he was actually starving and this stuff and doing all that crap, and wondering when if he was going to live through all this time where he was starving to death. But apparently he was finding plenty of food because he didn't lose any weight, so we can't say any of that stuff. She's not really a main character. I know she's like a B. Like, she's not one of the A-listers, right? The Red Woman's a B. Really, the Red Woman's like a C. She's not even a B. Sam is a B, right? There's your A team, which is all of, well, four. There was four, really. The four main. No, he was sort of a B. He was an A for like 2 seasons, but a B through most of the seasons. But all of the let me kill this dragon real quick. Hold on. I can't focus. I'm thinking about killing this dragon. Okay, I just had to make sure. This is gonna be a short work. I mean, this is gonna take this is gonna be a very short fight. There we go. As soon as he gets within range. Uh-oh, something's happened. I don't know what it is. Oh, the game crashed. Wonderful. All right. A random game crash. That's always good. Always good. Wait for the game to update, and then we'll start it back up. So. They're beginning with B. No, when I say A and B, what I mean by is like their tier, right? The tier of the character, kind of like a fighting game or something. Like these are A tier and these are B tier and C tier. Like the quality of them, the importance of that person in the show is the way I see it. Like, for instance, and there could almost be like an S tier, right? In the A tier, which would be like Jon Snow, Daenerys Targaryen, and In the first season, there were a few extra ones, like Eddard Stark. Tell me, changes his hat too. I've returned. Well, welcome back. Yes, I have a hat now. Temporarily, I have a hat. They wanted me to keep it, so I've kept the hat. Cool. Glad you. That's cool, George. I wish this this game would finish updating its save. This is taking a very long time for this save to upload to the cloud for some reason. Anyways, what was I saying? Anyways, the Lannister family, most of them were A characters, with their father being a temporary, with their father being a B character for most of the show, except for like 2 seasons where he was like an A character, where he was in like almost every episode and in a lot of different scenes. But there's characters where they kind of float about A and B, right? They kind of go between A and B. There's a lot of those type of characters where they're very important for like a season and then they kind of fall out. Like I would argue that Bran has been an A character for almost nothing. I mean, has been a B character to maybe like less than that for most of the show. He was important in the first season. He was important in the last season, and he was important not really much anywhere in between. Like he's extremely important. His character is extremely important to the advancement of the show, but as far as like them actually using him to make the story go forth, like whatever. Like, because there's very minor characters that were extremely important, right? Like even Littlefinger. Yeah, Littlefinger is like a main character. He's been a main character through most of it, though he's more of a B for this season so far. If you notice, he's like a B. He's taking a back seat. He's just kind of an onlooker. He's not a mover and a shaker anymore. He's just kind of in the background. Think about how different would have the first 3 episodes been if Littlefinger wasn't there. They would have been exactly the same, really, right? If you remove Littlefinger, say Littlefinger's off eating bacon somewhere, would it have changed the first 3 episodes at all? Not really. Remove Daenerys. Oh, hell yeah. That changes everything. Like, she is an A-lister character in these episodes here. She's been an A character from the very beginning. And the thing is that I just don't think she's ever earned it. I don't think ever once. Well, not one. Yeah, there has been a few times, I should say. I think that all of the people around her are infinitely more interesting than her. And I'm hoping that these final 2 seasons that changes. And I don't think it will, though. Because look at where she is. Look where she is. She just rolls up to an entire abandoned castle. This strategic military point that the Lannisters knew she was going to go for. What did they do? They just left it abandoned. They didn't even put 1,000, just put 1,000 men in there. Do you know how many people 1,000 people can kill in a fortified position like that? No, they just left it abandoned. They knew she was going to go there. Didn't care. Just left it abandoned. So once again, she just rolls up, doesn't earn anything, and just takes it. Takes it with 0 resistance. And that's probably going to be the entire show. It's going to be funny because if they treat the fight with the White Walkers the same way they treat everything else she's ever done. She's just gonna show up. Dragon's gonna breathe a little bit of fire, and then some people around her are gonna die and get hurt, and then the whole war is gonna be over. It's really quite annoying how they won't hurt her. If they just like make her bleed, for fuck's sake, just make her bleed, and I appreciate her character more. You know, next episode, cut her arm off. Jamie should have speared her to that dragon before he went down, and then she should be wounded. That would have been interesting. If she, you know, she's in my eyes, she's King Xerxes from the 300. I want to see her bleed because she's a god in this show. She cannot bleed. Like, I want someone to freaking sacrifice their lives to throw a spear and to cut her face so we can see that she bleeds. Then maybe I'll appreciate her more as a character. Because right now, she doesn't earn anything she gets. It just gets given to her. I knew someone was going to make that joke. Anyways, the game has updated, so let's get it back up. Also see where the last point I saved was, huh? Like, I honestly, when she told Jon Snow to bend the knee to her, I honestly thought he was gonna do it, because everyone else always had. Just for no reason, other than because the writer said they do. She does. Oh, they do. They don't seem to have any real motivation to do it. They just do it. Thanks for subscribing, Jordy or George. Alright, so we are here with this dude spitting on me for some reason. Oh, this is the afflicted. That's right. I've never had one actually successfully spit on me before. Should probably cure disease or something. I don't care if you submit. You're dead now. But yeah, man, if they just start hurting her, even if they just hurt her physically, I would like her character so much more. Like, cut her arm off or something, you know, give her a scar on her face or something. Even little Tyrion, little tiny Tyrion has been into a battle and has battle scars for it, right? She should have been hit with an, at the very least, when they did that volley of arrows in the last episode, one of those arrows should have hit her. If one of those arrows would have hit her and she would have kept fighting with that wound, that would have been cool, right? So think about that. She has the arrow on her side, and then her dragon has the arrow, and I mean the bolt in its side, and she's trying to pull the thing out, but like, say she has the wound and she's like cares more about the dragon and she's trying to pull the thing out of the dragon rather than trying to help herself. Like, that would have been a much cooler scene. But no, we can't hurt our precious Daenerys. She's immune to damage. Fuck off. I want to like Daenerys, but the show writers won't let me. Stop walking slowly back to the left and the right, bro. That's my weakness, don't you know? I'm shooting at you with a ranged weapon. Uh-oh. Oh, crap, I hit R. That's not good. Let's put back on some of this heavier things like that. That. And that. And not that. Mm-hmm. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, let's save and then go after that dragon. See if we crash again. Yeah, think about that, man. That scene would have been infinitely better. Instead, Jamie, he gets all his men, hold loose, and then there's nothing. There's nothing. All the people saying, "Don't go, cause you can get hurt, Daenerys. You might get hurt. Your dragon is really powerful, and it's not gonna get hurt. But you're made of flesh and blood." Is she? I've never seen her bleed. I think she's made of like a god material or something. But don't do it, cause you could get hurt. And when they were about to shoot all those arrows, it's like, she's gonna get hurt. Nice, finally, she freaking bleeds. Like, she suffers like everyone else suffers in this show. But no, the arrows just bounce off of everything, and her dragon gets hurt. Not her dragon gets hurt. The one that they weren't afraid about getting hurt. Oh yeah, the dragon gets hurt. Man, she should have got hit with an arrow, and then shortly after that, when the dragon gets hit with something, then she should have, it would have been much cooler scene if while she has that, she tries to help the dragon, rather than trying to help herself and worry about her own wound, right? That would have been cool. Instead they're like, "Oh no, look, oh, she's hurt." No, the dragon's hurt. Oh, the dragon's gonna crash though, and then she's gonna get really hurt, isn't she? No, of course not, dude. Like, she didn't even get a bruise. The most damage she's taken is from not wearing that, not having a saddle on that dragon. But even then, that's how immune to damage she is. Look at this dragon's back. Her dragon has about the same type of back. No saddle. No saddle. Doesn't hurt her at all. Not even the slightest amount. Because she's immune to damage. She's an immortal being who can't take damage. I'm surprised she can even feel pain. They've shown her feel pain though, because she's been slapped once. Like twice actually, maybe? I don't know. So she can feel pain.
Let's get going.
Looking for shelter, huh?
Do you need something?
But she doesn't have to breathe. That's another thing we found out about her. If you're immune to fire, that doesn't mean that you're immune to not breathing, right? You have to immune to suffocation, I suppose, would be the thing. Fire sucks up all the air. You can't, even if you took no damage from the heat of the fire, you still couldn't breathe. But she can just chill out inside fire without breathing. So she doesn't have to breathe. She can't get hurt. She's never bled. Like, she's just, she can get thirsty. We've seen that. She might be able to die of thirst. She's gotten pretty damn thirsty once. All right. I need to put stuff in your backpack, actually. That big fancy backpack I made for you. I want to like her character, but I can't like her character because her character is like some sort of blessed angel. And there's no danger.
Lead on then.
At no point since like season 2 or 3, when I started to see the patterns of how this show is going with her, at no point did, for one instant, was I ever like, oh no, Daenerys, she's gonna get hurt pretty bad. This is gonna be real bad for her. She might even die. Nope. It's always been like, man, I really hope she gets hurt soon so I can stop thinking she's immortal. Creamy mortal. She has the sanguine rose. That's definitely a reference to this. Go ahead. Weapon. You talking about this? America. Look at that fancy looking thing. Under this sign, you absorb a portion of the incoming spell damage and have a large pool of magicka, but recover it more slowly. You may only have one sign at a time. Actually, I don't want to go in here. I want to go this way. The only reason I came towards this was because of the dragon. Yep, Denki Manky, Samurai Kite. If I was to take odd, like if I was like a bookie and I would take like 1,000 to 1 odds that at no point in the entire, for the rest of the show, is Daenerys, like maybe up until maybe the last episode. They would change during the last episode because, you know, it's the last episode, everything is up for grabs, but until like the very last episode, I would argue that 1,000 to 1 odds that Daenerys, even a drop of her blood falls from her flesh. 1 drop. She honestly might not even menstruate. Like, I don't even, have they mentioned that in the show? Like, she doesn't bleed. Like, doesn't suffer at all in the show physically. Just people around her suffer physically, and then because of their suffering, she's sad. Quite often, their suffering is a direct result of her decisions. So she should be sad. She definitely has right to that, especially if they're people she cares about. So she, you know, her mistakes lead them to death and things like that. I would be super sad too. Other than that, which is a relatable thing, right? We all screw up. We all make mistakes that sometimes result in the people we care about getting hurt. Welcome, O. Decided to subscribe, huh? Well, thank you. That's the most relatable thing about Daenerys, right? Because part of it is that I can't really, I can't relate to Daenerys in almost any way other than that. Than incompetent decisions that I've made in my life, like everybody has, that has led to people around you, and not yourself, but people around you being hurt in some manner. That is the only thing that is even the slightest bit relatable when it comes to Daenerys. And I had more in common with the vile, disgusting, and almost completely unrelatable fucking villains of the story, like, than I did with her, than I do with her at any point, other than her poor decisions leading to other people's suffering. Because that's something that happens to everyone. You can't, every time you make a mistake, you're not the only one who suffers from that mistake. It's very rare. The people you care about also suffer. Especially if you're a family person, right? If you have children, then that's the big one. If you have children and you screw up, your children feel it far more than you do, most likely, and you do your best to say shield them from that. So that's it from Daenerys, right? But every other character, they have these things about them that's relatable, but you know, and you're happy then when they succeed and when they grow and become a better person because of things that are going on. But with her, I don't fucking grow as a character. She's the same fucking character she was 7 seasons ago. Well, no, she grew as a character between season 1 and season 2, and that's it. She's been the same damn character for the rest of the show since the beginning, since season 2. She's infinitely more powerful. But mentally and physically, what's different about her? With my mouth, Zachary, that's how I talk, with my mouth. Why am I going north again? I have this thing like I have to go north. You know what? Let's go north and then go around that. So let's go north. Plus, we'll get to walk up on this person who's walking the road. I'm curious about what they are, what's going on. They look like they're, oh, it's a backpack. Okay, that's different.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Xearrik, the goddess of
yeah, we've already talked to this person before. He's been on that pilgrimage for a long time. Thanks, Shades. Oh, cool. I didn't know Russia's Spy was streaming. That's cool.
Hold the test!
Whoop! Hey, Legend. It's been a little while since we've seen you. Been pretty busy with school or something like that? Souls. There we go. Nice. I have some black soul gems that need to be filled, so I welcome these. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Time between shouts reduced by 20% on a backpack. Yes, my friend. You are my new favorite backpack. Which one do I have? Magic regenerates. That's pretty awesome, but time between shouts. Where are you? Wait. We can attach. I wonder if I can attach. I've been wondering this for a long time. If I can attach my own things to this backpack, to the backpacks. Because if I can, then what I would like to put on it is possibly. No, not that one. Like one that I make. I would want to make one. But I think that I probably can't. I think I can only put the Divine Blessing one, right? Like the Talos or the Stendar, right? This is a God's Charm. So this is Talos's. I wonder if because I'm wearing Talos's charm on my backpack, will a certain very bigoted group of people get very upset with me think we need to save because we're about to try to delete that that thing, and I don't want to like the planet on it and not be able to take it back. There we go. Oh, okay, I see Legend. See you later. How do you feel if it crashed on you, the games? I'm not sure what you mean, Zachary. Sorry that the thing is losing tracking. At the moment, it's my fault that it's losing tracking. My posture's really bad again. I'm just like I've been super chill today. Yeah, I like it too. And of course, I'm going north again. I looked right at the sign and still went north. What is my fascination with the north? Like, I have to go north. I'm trying to get to Jon Snow. That's what it is. Trying to tell him, don't bend the knee. Don't do it. Your character wouldn't do it. And man, one thing that actually did upset me a little bit the last episode, two things actually, but you know, one as far as like what characters said. One, Daenerys, one thing she said to Jon Snow, but that's her character. But the thing is, and even though I think that's her character, and that her character would say that, I read that situation differently than what the people intended it to be. Let me explain what. Well, let me tell you about the scene, and then I'll be able to explain what I mean. When Daenerys told Jon to bend the knee and don't let his pride. It's like, if only you could like let your pride, you know, not get in the way. Like, if you weren't too proud, you bend the knee and I would just help you. I'm like, are you what? Really? 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 That is okay. That says a lot about your character. You're projecting like a motherfucker. But no, that's not. But the way the writers that situation went down, I guarantee it is a pride thing, writers-wise. Even though they've done a bad job at making it seem like it's pride. His motivations, and even he explained why. He's like, because if he bent the knee, then his people wouldn't follow him. They would immediately abandon him, and he needs the North to be united right now. They would lose faith in him if he bent the knee. She says they wouldn't, but she doesn't fucking know them. She's never even met them before. Sorry for the cursing, but they would immediately abandon him if he bent the knee. They would go for Sansa, right? And then what would be the point in him bending the knee? There is no point at that point. It was all meaningless. So he's doing it because his people wouldn't want him to do it. He's not, it's not about his pride at all. It's for his people. The only proud character there is her. But judging on what the creators said about the episode afterwards, I was like, well, what the hell, man? Like, you could. She's not the one who's, like, they didn't, like, it would have been cool if they intended it to be that way, if she was just projecting the whole time. Like, yeah, she's projecting her pride onto him. He's the one who's really overly proud. Yeah, she is. Look at her all of her, like, you can't introduce her character without talking about, like, a half an hour about all her titles and all this other bullshit that she has while she's sitting there. You know, she's the proud one. He is introduced as Jon Snow. Like, he isn't even taking the Stark name. He's still Snow. He's not proud. He's anything but proud. There's a lot of shame in his eyes. If I was me personally, like I think there's a lot of shame in his eyes. Like he thinks that he is not good enough for what he's doing all the time. Like he's only doing it because he feels like it has to be done, so he's doing it, period. And he wishes there was someone who would do it instead of him because he's not good enough. That's the motivations of his character. It's pretty damn obvious. The other like dialogue in the show that kind of upset me a little bit was when the one of the leaders of the Dothraki said to Tyrion that Tyrion's people do not fight well. Like, are you kidding me? Really, bro? No, you have magical horses who run through fire and don't do and do everything that horses do not do during battle. Horses do not charge and break through shield walls. That is not a thing that happens. Horses stop at shield walls. Ooh! Someone killed a chicken.
Who's there?
Yeah, horses do not break shield walls like that. Horses are not automobiles. Horses are living creatures. And when you tell them to do something they don't want to do, they will quite frequently not do it. I've explained this to someone else. The best way of explaining this is that horses are nowhere near as smart as a dog. How often can you make your dog do exactly what you want them to do, especially if there's physical pain involved if they do it? Oh, that ice cube is a very unfortunate location. If there's physical pain if they do the thing that you're telling them to do, the likelihood of them doing it is almost zero, unless there's going to be more physical pain if they don't do it. And which is why, like, you don't do such a thing. You don't try to make your dog do things that are going to hurt them, because they're just not going to do it. And you would have to be a really shitty person to like beat the hell out of it until it finally did. You're not going to make horses charge through fire. You're not going to make them charge into a shield wall and keep running if it doesn't break until they fall over. That kind of thing doesn't happen. You have to blind the horse. You have to have blinders on the horse so that they can't see the ground and they can't see to the side of them. That way they're more likely to trample, because they won't even trample people. Horses don't trample people unless there's like unless it's like a stampede type of thing, right? Like there's a really tight formation, which there was not in that charge. You can't put those horses, when riders are like doing that, they separate out a little bit. As you can see in that thing, they did charge like a normal. Oh, that bear has no hope. Like that's a child bear, don't you know? This is a pathetic thing. That's a child. Poor bear. Couldn't figure it out. Run free.
When I grow up, I'm going to be an assassin. That way I can help lots of children just
Why
like
are you? Okay, the kid's broken. Let me see if I can help him. Oh, never mind. He figured it out. So that bear, I feel sorry for it. What was I talking about now? Something. I want to avoid that fort. I wish. Oh yeah. The horses. Yeah, those horses didn't make sense. They were cheating. They were using magical horses. And also their the fighting. They had dragons, of course, that broke the line. Even with their magical horses, I find it very doubtful that they would have been able to break that well-disciplined line. And even though they broke the line, I still feel like they were cheating on top of that, because we've seen them fight people. We've seen them fight Westerosi people who wear armor before, and those fights have never gone down like the way they went down in this show. In that episode, they just cut through the armor like it didn't exist. It's like that. Well, that's not how that works. Well, why are you wearing armor? It's just encumbering you. If it doesn't help, why are you wearing it? And there was a lot of like throat cutting and stuff like that too. But the thing is that if they're not going to wear gorgets and helmets, so that it's easy for their throats to get cut and their heads to get chopped off and all that, and their heads to get cut and all that things as well, then you would think that they would guard their head more, right? It's like, say me and this person get into a fight and we make a rule. The only place that we can hit each other is the face. You would imagine that we would keep our hands in front of the face like 90% of the time, right? Because we know they're going for the face. The only reason the Dothraki was able to beat the Westerosian people, like Jaime Lannister's, the Lannister army people kind of thing at all, was because they cheated. They broke the laws of everything when it comes to fighting. Like they didn't follow the rules. And I don't mean like they didn't follow the rules like they threw lye in people's faces, which would be unhonorable. But no, they cheated as in they, you know, the same way as if all of a sudden they just became intangible and the story didn't explain why they were intangible. And every time a Lannister swung a weapon at one of them, it just went through them and did no damage. And then they were like, well, why are they suddenly ghosts? We're not going to tell you that. They're just suddenly ghosts. So that part was a bit upsetting. It was still a wonderful like scene to watch. But they didn't have to twist the knife by having the Dothraki leader dude like say your people fight poorly. Like, the fuck do you mean they fight poorly? Like, I thought they fought extremely well. Did you see the dragon? Did you see the dragon? A giant fire-breathing dragon flying straight for their line. And you know what they did? They stood and held the line, bro. They held the line. Like, I don't know about you, but if I was in the military and we were forming a shield wall to fend off men, I'm like, all right, this is my thing. I hate to do this. This is scary as hell, but this is my best chance at surviving this shield wall. About the time when like a 10-ton flying fire-breathing dragon starts coming at me, right around that time is when I empty my bowels and surrender immediately. And so does the rest of everyone next to me, because we're not fucking morons who want to die. We want to live. And at no point does anyone go, you know what? I bet you we can beat that thing there. Yeah, I know modern aircraft haven't been invented yet, and we don't have anything, any kind of means of fighting this giant thing up there, but, you know, we need to fight. We need to fight. We need to fight. Like, no, you surrender because you've lost, and hopefully you get ransomed, and then you can fight another battle, and hopefully they'll be more prepared for giant flying dragons, because what the hell?
Who's there? That'll teach you.
I think this dog's following me now. It is. Look at that. Interesting. I have a pet dog for a while, at least. Yeah, I thought they were very impressive. They were fighting against a huge army compared to them. Outnumbered, surrounded, and then on top of all that, the thing they're fighting, the army they're fighting has giant fire-breathing dragons. Yeah. I say they were pretty damn impressive. Quite often in history, the I can't mine this for some reason. I wonder if broken, but quite often in history, in wars like that, non-magical, of course, wars of that same era, kind of technology and whatnot, the army, the military that would, I should say, the forces that would hold their lines, that would not break and run, were the ones that would win. And you would say, well, of course the one that doesn't break wins, because the one that breaks loses, because they were broken. They're not always necessarily broken. Sometimes they break themselves. There's been so many examples of military that were outnumbered and they were actually winning, that they were doing more killing than they were doing dying, but because something happened, they broke and ran. There you go, you lose. It's all about the ones, like, sometimes it's because, like, some charismatic leader that they were following, that they saw the flag go down, and because they saw the flag go down, they're like, we give up. The flag went down. Oh, thank you, the flag went down. That means we've lost. They've taken the stuff. I can't mine this for some reason. Probably that damn dog. Always the dog. I pick this up? Yeah. Pick that up, but I can't mine that. I guarantee it's this damn dog. Oh well. Oh, cool. I thought I was going south again, or north again. No. Yeah, they showed incredible. Oh, hello. An incredible amount of discipline to hold that line in the face of a mythical creature that they, up until that point, think about everything that they had seen their whole lives. Think about each man and young man that was standing there in that line.
Who's there?
And everything they've seen during their lives. What was the biggest, just random creature they've ever seen? Now they're seeing the biggest thing they've ever seen in their entire life that's alive. And it can fly. And it breathes fire. And it's fucking pissed at them. Them holding that line, I don't buy it. I think that, honestly, they should have broken the moment that dragon came towards their line. I think that at least a portion of them should have just shit their pants and ran away. And I think that them actually holding that line was amazing. Maybe the Lannister army is just that disciplined. I don't know.
You there,
the same way that the Thraki,
over here.
not the Thraki, but yeah, the Thraki army has magical horses that have not been explained. I can't not talk about Game of Thrones right now, huh? Everything is Game of Thrones to me. Sweet. Capturing a whole bunch of souls right now. You need to stop hitting my people, bro. I like the idea of this. I like whatever. That was pretty. I like this, where they. I've encountered this like 3 times now. But It's kind of funny. Whoever thought about this is like, hey, you know, let's have it so that the player's like wandering around and they stumble across like a group of Imperials or something like that, and then what it really is a bunch of bandits who killed them and took their crap and is pretending to be them. Or vampires or whatever else they do. Try equipping your pickaxe to mine. Yeah, I know. Oh, but that... I normally just don't feel like doing it. But yeah, I probably could have equipped my pickaxe and mined that. Oh, yeah. I see what you're the way you're saying it. Yeah, I probably could have equipped my pickaxe to mine it since it wouldn't start the animation. I just... Yeah, I might have done that if I thought about it. I don't like to equip and unequip my pickaxe because it's just like, whatever. I'd rather just hit the E button. But that probably could have been a way to around that bug, because we did experience that with some other thing. I think we have been around that bug in that way another time. I know we definitely used that trick to mine, or that it wasn't allowing us to mine because other players were activating it. It's like, oh, you can't interact with this because this player is interacting with it, or this NPC's mining it. And I'm like, well, screw that. And I pulled out my pickaxe, and it let me do it. What level am I now? I should be 68. I'm pretty close to 69. Like 2/3 of the way, I think. More than that. 4/5 of the way, maybe. Oh, the water's cold, huh? This isn't good. I was swimming in it because I thought I would be fine. I need to get out of the water. There we go. I wonder if I can get that broom and then throw the broom way over there. Dragons. Yeah, I like that. Dragons are the WMDs of the ancient world in Game of Thrones. Yeah, definitely. They're definitely WMDs, and their like the Lannister army is so hardcore that they watch nukes coming right at them, and they're like, "I'm good. I'm not gonna ask them to not kill me with the nuke. I'm just gonna stand here and take it." When I know that if I surrender, the nuke might not go off, because they'll be like, all right, there's no need for me to detonate it then. Like, what the hell are they gonna do versus that dragon?
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
The lexicon? What are you talking about?
The memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away. Return them to Amunshenzell. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Sounds fun.
You must bring it to Amunshenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
Lexicon added. Miscellaneous, I would assume, right? Maybe it's a book. There it is, right there. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want Pinhead. No, not Pinhead. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is real bad. I shouldn't have taken this. You take it back.
It's yours now. I won't take it back. I won't.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Pinhead's coming for us now. In the west. Where does this need to go? Go to pick up the item. Do I have the wrong, like, is there more stuff I have selected? Yes. There. Oh, that's a dwarven rune. No. That's just as bad.
I won't go back to Martians. I won't.
Hold the test! Hold the test!
Alright, let's start working on this thing. Let's get that carrot out. Hopefully we can mess around with the carrot, make ourselves. Oh, we ate one. I didn't want to eat it. I want to drop it and then dangle it around and use my powers on it. Throw it. Encourage me to continue to the west. I am going directly, right? Yeah, I just gotta follow the road. Dwarven ruins are fun. No, maybe you like them. I don't like them. They're too. They're too. They're two. There we go. They're two. That's what they are. They're two. That's what they are. Of everything. They're too much. But too little of. Oh no, my car. Oh, there it is. But they're too little of the one thing of the one thing that makes Skyrim interesting to me, and that's variety and like the view and all that stuff. There's not a lot of. There's a lot of atmosphere. There's that, but there's not a lot of, like, I don't know, good feelings. I guess. I don't know. Every time I go into the Dwarven Ruins, I feel like I'm in the same damn dungeon. Oh, it feels like it's just the same dungeon that never ends. This is the dungeon that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started raiding it. Yeah, raiding it. How's the song? Is it forever? Yeah, started raiding it forever just because. Wait, no, I'm getting this wrong. I don't remember the song anymore. I'm too tired. That's not good. Also, I can't remember what I was doing. Carrot. That's right. I'm losing carrots here, guys. I only have 4 left. So some people started singing it forever just because. I think it is forever. So people started raiding it forever just because. This is the dungeon that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. There we go. This is the dungeon that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started raiding it forever just because. Nope, I already messed it up again. I remember. Whatever, man. Don't judge me right now. People started. I don't remember the song anymore. Man, it's been too long. Look, I got a carrot for you. Come here, rabbit. Come here. Look what I got for you, rabbit. Stop running. I got a carrot. Whatever. What is it? I don't know. I don't know what you mean, Marco. Oh, not knowing when it ends. That's right. That's better. thank you. Not knowing when it ends. Oh no! Stop falling through the ground, carrots! Another one gone. This is your fault, dog. CL. That carrot. Oh, I think it like fell all the way. Carrot! Oh. Lost another carrot. We're down to 3 carrots, guys. This is not good. Alright, here we go. I won't let grab it. There we go. That giant doing going into that place? Doesn't look like a place that would be made by giants. It looks man-made. The giant going in there to smack some people around, because that would be fun. Oh, it certainly looks like it. Let's save. I do not want him to delete NPCs, because he's about to delete some NPCs into space. Alright, what kind of NPCs are you? Hello? Order. Yep. He's deleting NPCs. Told you. Oh! Is that one coming back down? No, it's not coming back down. I thought it was coming back down. Didn't it look like it was coming back down for a second? But no. Let's watch this giant kill a few more people. Then we have to kill this giant as fast as possible. But I want to save and load a few times and watch this giant knock people into space. Not me. I don't want to go to space. I'm not ready yet. Mr. Pebbles said that it would be much later in life that I would join him in space. No. No. Alright. There's definitely someone over here that he like. Or look up Dangle That Carrot by Titch Films.
Hold the cat!
Alright. Make me fly, bro. It's time. Whoa, I just fell down. I've never just fell down when I got hit by a giant before. I've always like flown into space. But this is what I want to do. I want to disable him and see if he's about to kill. Oh, what the hell? Was I not targeting him? Let me get over there and make sure I'm targeting him, and we'll watch him hit someone. Hopefully not me. And oh, come on, man. Really, bro? Am I targeting him? Let's see. Kill. Alright, so we are targeting him. I want to see who he's deleting from existence. Because he was in the middle of swinging at someone right there.
Halt! You have no business here, outsider. Leave at once. Uger, no! This may be the one we need. We need nothing from outsiders.
See, he's definitely trying to remove cool quest givers. Disable. Why can't I disable him? I think he was going for a chicken or something. Or maybe a goat. I'm not listening to what they're saying. I'm just kind of ignoring them.
Would you have to disobey him? You were charged with keeping us inside the walls.
Because
I only wish the best for our tribe.
I don't.
Fine. It's your neck.
I don't see what he was hitting.
Forgive
Do you?
Ugar's harsh words. She's merely.
I don't care what you have to say. Wait.
She's been told.
No, that's the dog. I think by the time I killed him, he'd already killed whatever he was going after. Alright, so now I killed him instantly. He didn't have a chance to start his swing to hit whatever he was trying to hit.
Halt! You have no business here, outsider. Leave at once. Uger, no! This may be the one we need. Nothing from outsiders. Yamar's
There's nothing here, though.
We cannot carry on this way. You know we are doomed if we do not.
Maybe I saved after it had already hit it, and it's just showing the animation or something, and so it's already dead off into space. They're talking. I think it's just a farm animal, right? He's swinging multiple times. Oh! He tried to kill her and missed.
Done and done.
But where is he now? Like, he's running away trying to hide. That's very smart of her. Now, don't hit one of my NPCs because they're... Oh, where... Doggy? Oh, I guess that's one way to get rid of a dog. I hope you and Mr. Pebbles have fun. Oh. A catsy. Yeah, she runs away. He was trying to hit her and she gets away. And she's trying... What the heck is that shield, bro? Hit the dog again. Oh, they killed him. My companions are too good. They kill him way too fast. I need to get rid of one of them temporarily. Like send one to another house to protect that house or something. I don't know from what, but definitely to protect the house. Because their spells have become too powerful. They have way too much damage output. Wait. He must have sent one of them off into space because I don't see it. Oh, he missed the dog. Because the other one's not hiding up there where it normally hides. Come on, send someone into space, bro. You can do it. You can do it before you die. Aww.
Business here, outsider.
You can do it, giant. It won't do his power swing. killed her, but he didn't like do the one that sends them flying. It's that one. No, that's not the one. It's the downward thrust one that they just kind of bounces them up into space. He won't do it anymore. Wow, so much damage output. Oh, she blocked it. How could you block? What kind of strength? How much strength do you need to be able to block that? Like, I want to be able to block that attack. He finally did it, and then she blocked it. What? He's doing everything but the one attack I want. And he's only done it one time. And she blocked it. I think I know what we have to do here. Please, not me. Alright. He's not dead anymore. There's no way they can take him. He's gonna do it at some point. He's gonna do it, and then we're gonna get to watch people fly into space. Or not, man. Jeez. Do it. Just do it. So close. Not me. Watch him. First attack is gonna be it. That's literally the attack. If that would have killed me, it would have done it. The very first attack he did was that one. Come on, giant. You and the dog. Oh, or me. Look, the very first attack he did was the one. That's the one where if that hits you and kills you, you just go into space. What about the dog that's like trying to bite you, bro? Don't you want to smash the ground with that thing? Not that one. Come on, you know the one. The one. You know the giant. Come on. He's used that attack against me 100% of the time he has attacked me. He will not use that attack versus anybody but me. And he uses it every time he attacks me. I wonder which attack he's gonna do. Not that one. For the first time. The killing shot was him not using that attack. That's pretty lame. I'd have to say that's pretty damn lame. It seems like the game is deliberately trying to stop me from being able to replicate it. We've seen it happen so many times though, so why would it stop me?
Who's there?
Yeah, I'm ending the stream pretty soon too. probably start the stream by I thought, what? Why? You just wanted another. You just wanted a goat, didn't you? That's what this is all about, Giant, huh? It's all about that goat. Why do you want? Why do they? Are they so fascinated with goats and bulls? I mean, and not, goats, bulls, and oh. Okay, he didn't kill it. I thought. Well, I was about to say I missed him flying off into orbit. Maybe that didn't send me off into orbit. Pretty cool. That's the first time I've ever seen that attack kill without actually sending me into orbit. Maybe because it was a glancing blow. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And I'm going to take a shower, grab a drink, get ready to watch Game of Thrones. Because it's actually started already, but I'm gonna be watching it on stream instead. Well, you know, I'm not on stream like as in like on this stream or anything, but as in I have HBO now and I'm going to press play and watch it. So I'm going to stream it to myself. But anyone who also has that capability can join me in the Discord. But like I won't be there right away. First, I'm going to take a quick shower, grab a drink, then come back and then hop on Discord, hop into the Game of Thrones channel, and watch Game of Thrones with anybody else who also has HBO and can watch it. So, you gotta wait an hour. Why do you gotta wait an hour? What happened? What happened? Do we have to, did something go wrong? Do we all have to wait an hour? I was wondering, like, that's weird. Why not? Huh. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. Like I'll be on the Discord and all that stuff. I don't having a conversation like that is a very, very slow conversation when there's like a 15-second delay or something like that in the stream. I gotta use the restroom as I really want to use the restroom, guys. And I will be streaming tomorrow. About 2 p.m. Eastern. Time zone difference. Is that a thing? They show it at different time zones as well. I didn't realize that they did that kind of stuff still when it came to like HBO and whatnot. That's crazy. I didn't know. That's crazy. Well, maybe I'll wait and if a lot of you guys who want to watch it in the Discord are also having that issue, if you're all, because we do have a lot of different time zones here. Oh no. All right, hold on. I'll first I gotta go take a shower and stuff like that. I didn't yet. So we'll see you guys in Discord in a little bit. Talk to you guys later. Bye.